Hi, it's Linz from Sweet Natured, and this is our Icon of the Seas reaction video. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching, so let's see what we can see.
Our first ever Sweet Natured Reacts video, Linz. For Royal Caribbean's brand new ship, Icon of the Seas, which is the new Icon class ship.
I love Royal Caribbean.
I know. Our first ever cruise on Royal Caribbean, so we've always had a soft spot for them. Now, this is their brand new Icon class ship, which is the first of their new ships since Quantum class came out
yes.
a long while ago now. It is a big one. In fact, it's their biggest ever.
Wowzers.
It holds in double occupancy 5,610 guests, so that's when it's normally two people sharing a room.
Yeah.
But you can hold up to 7,600 maximum, plus the crew.
Wowzers.
So you're talking, it's probably holding over 10,000 people on this ship. That's a big ship.
That's huge.
As you can see, it's got some features that you don't see on any other Royal Caribbean ship. You might think that you've seen similar ones on things like MSC or NCL or others.
What am I looking at here? That's a very busy top.
It is a very busy top. It's one of the new neighbourhoods. In fact, you're looking at two of the new neighbourhoods there, and we'll get round to that very, very shortly, because it's actually got 5 brand new neighbourhoods compared to the Oasis class,
where
the neighbourhoods sort of originated, and 2 returning neighbourhoods that are on the Oasis class but have been tweaked a little bit.
Wow. I mean, there's a lot going on there. If this was a cake on the Great British Baking Show, that'd be a very busy cake.
Or the Great British Bake Off if you're in Britain.
I'm very international.
We're going to be going through the new bedrooms and the cabin types that they've revealed today.
Oh!
And we're going to go through each of the neighbourhoods.
Wow.
So we're going to be covering quite a lot.
Yes.
But before we do all that,
here we
would
go.
you like to invite people to subscribe?
I would like to invite you to subscribe. Thank you if you already have done. It's very much appreciated.
And if you would like to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook or TikTok, you can do that at Sweet Natured. And we also have our Patreon and Google membership if you'd like to support us more. New accommodation types, Linz.
Oh!
We're going to start off with the family infinite balcony. So this is a new version. You've seen these on Celebrity before.
Yes.
They are a little bit controversial. Some people like them, some don't. But as you will see, it appears, and I've not seen any of the sort of deck plan maps for it, that you're coming in the middle of the room because it's also got a kids area at the bottom with a TV, bunk beds. Looks absolutely amazing.
It does look nice.
The SurfSide family suite, and you might go, what's SurfSide?
I'm guessing that that's a neighbourhood.
It is a neighbourhood, and we're going to come on to that later on.
Oh, this is very sort of Springfield Suites, this bit here, isn't it? This sort of...
So it's got a little area that's...
Is it a window?
It's got a balcony. It's got a window area that can turn into a living area, separate bedroom, and area for the kids as well. So really, and a plant. But it overlooks, in a similar way like the Central Park or the Promenade views did previously. But looks very impressive. Next up, another brand new one, the Sunset Corner Suite.
Oh.
They look nice, don't they?
They do look nice, and that's very Celebrity, isn't it? Infinite veranda and then a sunset suite, meaning a door.
Yeah, this one doesn't have an infinite veranda. It has got the glass see-through balconies as opposed to rails.
Oh, that's nice.
Next new one that they looked at was the Infinite Ocean View balcony.
Okay.
So again, very Celebrity, same company that
I see.
But looks nice.
Okay.
Again, they're quite controversial, so some people like them, some don't. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going there.
It does, I guess, make the room feel bigger.
Next one, we've got something very, very special if you're a family and you've got a very big wallet for cruising, which is the ultimate Surfside family suite.
Oh my goodness.
It's bigger than most houses. It's
wow.
on 3 floors.
Good grief.
It has a slide. It has its own cinema. It has a karaoke room.
Right.
It has table tennis areas. Has some beds as well and bathrooms.
I'm going to say.
You can see how it's set up there for sort of cinema area. It has its own private entrance into the Surfside area, which is what was the boardwalk.
We used to have a high gloss red kitchen like that.
We did used to have a high, not all the other bits of it, but the high gloss one. So what do you think of the rooms so far? the new cabin types.
I want the sunset one.
You like the sunset one?
Yeah.
Or the sunset corner one?
Well, if yeah, let's do that.
Well, that's what it's called, the sunset corner.
There must be a balcony.
The mush?
The mush. There must be a balcony one.
Yeah, of course there's. They're still doing all the balcony rooms as you would normally expect.
Yeah.
But what they've highlighted today are the new ones.
Okay.
Now,
I want the sunset one.
You want the sunset one? There's still quite a few they haven't shown. So the infinite central balcony, SurfSide family, an interior plus one,
Okay.
and then a load of suites, including an infinite grand suite, a sunset suite,
Sunset suite.
the sunset junior suite,
Oh.
and the icon loft suite.
Oh. Ooh, new neighbourhoods.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there's 5 brand new ones compared to the Oasis class.
Right.
Which, as I say, that's where the Neighbourhoods originate from.
Yes.
And then we've got 2 that have returned. Mm-hmm. Where you said earlier that it looks very busy on top,
Yes.
those are 2 of the different neighbourhoods.
Yeah.
Most of the neighbourhoods are now multi-storey as well.
Wow.
So we're going to take you through, and we'll take you, and then we'll take other people through each of them. But a little bit of a flyover first, so people can see it. Obviously, these are all renderings because the ship's still being built.
Yep.
It's the best that we can do at this point. This is what was revealed today.
Yeah.
But it does look, 1, enormous, but 2, so many different areas. And then you've got the new Aquadome at the front as well.
Wow. I mean, it's huge.
We're going to start off, though, with Thrill Island, which is far more than a water park. So they've said it's for all ages.
Okay.
Children from...
Is
young
that a
to
person
old.
dangling off the logo?
It is. You're going to see that in a second. So it's themed to be
Oh,
like
for
a
goodness
Lost
sake.
Island.
No.
No, you're not knowing about the Lost Island. We'll get onto the high bit in a bit. So you've got distressed woods, you've got like sunken ships type stuff. It's got a high rope, a high walk area. Mm-hmm. The water bit that you can see there, that's called the Category 6 water park.
I feel a tempting fate with that.
But it's called, I'm not going to get into why the tempting fate. 6 huge water slides, including family raft rides.
Yeah.
The first at sea, as you can see
Oh,
just
yeah,
there.
yeah.
They've got dueling mat races. And the tallest water slide at sea with a drop floor.
I mean, what? I always end up backwards on them. This is giving me
You don't
anxiety.
want to go backwards on a drop floor one.
No.
That one's called the Frightening Bolt, by the way. And also, it's cruising's first mat racing duo slide, which I think is really exciting that they've got stuff like that. The bit that you said was, is that a person hanging there off the side of it?
Yes, yeah.
It wasn't a maintenance person giving it a clean.
No.
It is called the Crown Edge. So using the crown and anchor symbol,
Yeah.
and it's a combination of a rope walk, plank walk, and then the plank drops away.
I mean, it looks like it's been designed during a fever dream.
What it may well have done, but what happens when it drops away is you glide nicely around the other side. They've still got some of the traditional stuff on there, so they've got the Lost Dunes mini golf,
The floor
they've
rider.
got the floor rider,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rock wall, the sports deck, but there's been no mention, nor have I seen anything of iFly and things like that.
Okay.
Next area, SurfSide. This is what on the Oasis class is the boardwalk.
Yes.
So they've changed this completely. There is still a carousel, but it's a very new carousel.
Yeah.
And this is the family area.
Uh-huh.
So when I say it's the family area, even the Adventure Ocean and the teen area, Social O2O, are all down in here as well.
Okay.
They're supposed to be on
Yeah.
higher decks.
Yeah.
It's got a load of eateries and drinking places where adults can chill out as well. But it's designed for families
Yeah,
to
I
be
see
there as long
that.
as
I
they
see
want.
that. Wow.
And you can see at the side that ultimate family suite for the Surfside one, where it comes down into this. You actually step out into it.
Wow.
It seems strange that there's no aqua theatre
Yeah.
or a big slide.
It's so colourful. It's like walking into Oz.
Incredibly colourful, isn't it?
It's like they've just thrown everything at it.
Yeah, they've and in many ways they have, because what they've done is used all of the experience that they've had with Oasis since that were launched in 2009, maybe earlier, and then the Quantum ones and then the bigger versions of the Oasis class like
Yeah.
Harmony and Wonder
Yeah.
and Symphony, and they've gone, what worked?
Yeah.
Let's put all that in, and let's put a load of new stuff as well.
I mean, it's very colourful.
It is. I say it's meant to be a family area,
Yeah.
so you're not going to get it sort of 50 Shades of Drab.
I'm just worried about them sunset. I might have chosen too quickly.
The Sunset Corner ones are higher up. So that's the ultimate family suite there.
Yeah.
And you can see just at the lower part of it, underneath where there's that little fence,
Yeah.
that's where it's got its own private entrance that you go into that area.
Oh my goodness.
They've not obviously revealed any pricing as yet.
Expensive.
It goes on sale in a few days' time.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine a 3-story major suite.
Yeah, I'm looking at them
cheap.
sunset ones now. I'm like,
I really like the look of these sort of interior facing balcony ones. I think they look really nice. It's obviously going to be a noisy area, so I wouldn't be thinking about getting one of them if you're looking for a romantic break, because you're going to hear children and noises down here. Children. But it's going to be loud in that particular area.
Yeah, you'd want a higher up sunset one.
Next though, Chill Island.
Oh, this is very me.
Now, I put on there water everywhere, but that's also how they described it, because they've got 7 pools on Oasis altogether. On Icon. I know. Of which 4 are in this particular area.
Okay.
They've got the largest pool at sea.
That looks very celebrity, that cocktail glass hot tub.
Yeah, it did look a little bit celebrity, that. They've obviously inspired from what they've got and what's worked well in there. They've got a load of sort of infinity edge pools that all look out to sea.
Wow.
Which look amazing. It's got the world's first. It's got cruising's first swim up bar.
I like that.
And it's called Swim and Tonic.
It's like I invented it.
That's a fantastic name, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
I absolutely love what they've done with this area here. It's got Cloud 17 as well, which is an adults only space within this.
Okay.
It is absolutely huge because it's 3 decks high.
Is it adults in solarium adults, as in 16 upwards?
They didn't say.
Okay.
They've just said it's an adult only bar. But look at the swim up bar there, and they've got seats within the pool. That whole area on the right there is a pool.
Wow.
It's not that little bit in the middle.
No.
Everything's water. You can see them sort of splashing through it. I think that area just looks phenomenal. What I've been impressed with so far, and hopefully you'll think the same, you might not, but there seems to be so many areas with pools and areas to relax.
Yes.
You might not get everyone cramming around one pool area.
This looks a very warm weather kind of ship.
Well, its initial itineraries are all going out of Miami to the Caribbean.
Okay.
I can't imagine it was going to come out of Southampton in January.
They did talk about it coming out of Southampton before.
It could possibly do at some point. It's launching in January 2024.
They pushed it back. It was going to be 23.
Right, yeah, it's January 24. And I say its initial season is out of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
But as you say, you don't want this much water and open space for cold areas.
No.
Because everyone's going to be inside.
Yeah.
And it's got many, many open areas, like you can see below there. That's part of Central Park that you can see. Mm-hmm. That are open to the elements.
Yes.
Which there's very few cruise ships that have interior spaces that are open all the way up like that.
Yeah.
And I love it. Central Park has always been one of my preferred areas.
We'll
come back onto that in a minute because we sort of loop back round in there.
We do?
Yeah. Well, I said the pools are all at the edge of the ship. Mm-hmm. Not just there. There's none in the middle.
They're loving the pools on this render, aren't they?
Yeah. But you can you can see then out into sea. Mm-hmm. You haven't got any central pools anywhere.
Right. Oh.
They're all sort of a little bit further apart.
Okay.
But it's got ocean villas, whirlpool, beach pools, swimming pools. So no matter what you want to better do when it comes to water, off you go. Aquadome. So this is the big bit at the front. This is the first time it's appeared on any Royal Caribbean one. A lot of people have said, is it similar to Iona on P&O? Who've got a dome one. It's nothing like it now.
I thought it was going to be a fancy solarium.
No. So
that's a solarium.
It's actually a multi-use area. So during the day, they describe it as being a tranquil oasis.
Did they have hot tubs?
Yeah, there's hot tubs in there. But there's also restaurants and bars and sort of areas to just chill out in there. It's also and they described it as this as well, their new Aqua Theatre.
Okay.
Or, as far as I'm concerned, it's Aqua Theatre 2.0.
Yeah.
Because it's inside.
Wow.
Aqua Theatres on Royal Caribbean have always been outside, which means it's got this huge waterfall, the largest waterfall anywhere.
Oh, they like to say that.
They actually said it loads of times today. But they can put shows
They've got
on.
the robots.
They've got robots. They've got people flying in there. It turns into a nighttime entertainment venue. Just an amazing place.
Yeah.
The Hideaway, not that particularly well hidden, given it's on nearly the top deck right at the back of the ship and fairly easy to spot here. But that's 135 foot above the ocean. Mm-hmm. And it's a kind of mixture of beach club and sort of chill out area.
Yeah.
It'll be a very relaxed area. The Royal Promenade. How different does that look?
What the? It's like a spaceship.
Yeah. So they've got 15 restaurants, cafes, bars and lounges. They haven't revealed anything about the food or anything like that. They're clearly going to drip feed that to us over the next year.
Yeah.
There's a huge amount they haven't talked about. You can see they've got something called Pearl Cafe there. And I'm guessing they're going to refer to that circle as the Pearl.
Oh, yes.
They didn't say that.
No, but
That's
I think
me
you might.
guessing it.
Yeah, it does look very pearly.
Central Park.
Yeah.
They hardly touched it in terms of talking about it today. But what they have said is even more lush than any other one that they've done before. Looks slightly bigger to me. Definitely more greenery in it. And more trees.
Yeah.
Even bigger. You see right up to the sky again.
Oh.
But this is the one a lot of people are interested in.
Yes.
It's called the Sweet Neighbourhood. It's on 3 floors,
Wow.
3 decks, so it is absolutely huge. They've not given a huge amount of information about it today.
I want to stay in that.
You what?
I want that one.
You want that one? You want to stay there? It's got a restaurant in there,
Yeah.
which you would expect. They've always had a suite restaurant. But Royal Caribbean themselves have not had a dedicated suite area like the Retreat or the Haven or the Yacht Club. They now have, and not only have they got one, they've really upped the game.
Wow, I love that.
This is huge.
Can we stay in that?
Just in that particular bit, not in a cabin.
Just get one of those barley beds. That'll do.
It looks, they've taken inspiration clearly from Celebrity. And
Yes, with the hanging swing chairs.
yeah, you can see inspiration from other cruise lines as well. It's taken Royal Caribbean a long time to get to this. As far as I'm concerned, they are the last of the big cruise lines to put in a dedicated sort of suite area. You've got the Coastal Kitchen.
Oh, it's
for
back.
The restaurant.
It's back with its flatbreads.
This is the only restaurant where they specifically showed a restaurant.
Okay.
Which, but it's looking down into the Aquadome.
Oh, that's a bit fancy, isn't it?
You want one of those tables there in an evening, don't you?
Can we? Yeah, let's. This looks pricey, doesn't it?
There's loads still to find out. They didn't talk about the theatre, they didn't talk about the restaurants, they didn't talk about the spas or the casino. They didn't talk about the price today, but it does go on sale in just a couple of days' time.
Oh.
So we're going to find that out very, very quickly.
I
I expect it to be similar to what we see Oasis class ones now. What's your initial thoughts on it?
It's very bright.
Yeah.
I like the Sweet Neighbourhood. I don't like that.
So would you like to go on it when it comes out then, Linz?
I would love to. It's like a sea spaceship / pleasure island.
And it's got the return of the ice arena. You like an ice arena?
I do. I love a nice show.
So it's out in January 2024. And it's on sale in a few days. So let's see what it works out at. And that's the end of the video.
Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for putting it together, darling, so
You're
quickly.
welcome. And cheers, Linz.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone, and have a lovely day.